Yesterday I went and I saw it one last time, Muppet Vision 3D.
Yeah, it's kind of sad that they're taking that down. Seriously, I've
Hi,
always
everybody.
loved that one. Hey, kids!
I'm Pixel.
You haven't proven that. All right, somebody is okay. What is going on here, kids? All right, so this is fun. They actually a long time ago, actually created a comic book based on Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. We're doing Christmas. Why not? I had one of these issues in our auction one year. I don't know. I don't remember what year it was, but yeah, they're pretty cute. And I thought they are absolutely, by the way, Melissa and Amy safe. As a matter of fact, I really expect to hear a lot of "aw." So there we go. They're cute, up to the point of cutesy. So, I need empty piece of paper for later when we're grading the cover.
Oh,
yeah, I'm hoping it sounds cuter than that. Yeah.
ah,
There you go. Now we're talking. All righty. Hello to everybody in the chat. So here's the deal. Tomorrow we're having a big auction and a big hangout. And yes, I'm saying that with only 7 people in the chat. We got a little bit of bad news, and by Sunday we need $1,000. And we're going to do a big auction, a lot of different stuff. It's also the Christmas auction, and it's a little bit of a charity thing. I haven't made a GoFundMe yet. Me and Gail are discussing things, and also because of the I guess the expedient nature, going through Ko-fi is just better to do that. If any donations are made, I'm talking to Gail and trying to talk her into the GoFundMe. She's a little embarrassed that our stuff is out there. But I told her, really? Because I've been talking about us pretty intimately for a long time. But yeah, it's something. So please join us tomorrow. Also, the Ko-fi link is in the description. Not yet. The Ko-fi link will be in the description below. So please go over there as well if you don't mind donating and helping us out. Yeah. Anyway, let's get going. Pixel is in the starting block for issue number 1. So I'm going to say go for book 1. I am going to do a little bit of a video also tomorrow. I've been pricing comics all night. Okay. And well, I mean, it's a series. So here you go. Pixel, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, number 1.
You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen.
He owes me money.
How about Comet and Cupid?
Drunk bitches.
Donner Blitzen?
Blitz. The guy's he's high all the time.
Well, I recall the greatest reindeer of all.
Actually, I gotta say, there's only one Donner. Party of one.
So this is a very fun cover. I mean, you have Rudolph running a treadmill to help Santa make his toys. It's an automatic, I guess, paintbrush.
Awesome.
That's very nice. Very cool. I think it's a very fun one. I'm going to go 9.
Believe it or not, those kids down there, the one older brother is dreaming, and he brought his younger sister along with him in his dream to the North Pole.
Okay. So, anywho, what do you think? Eric?
well, I like that Santa's got Rudolph doing slave labor. I mean, indentured servant labor.
Mm-hmm.
There's the 2 little brats that would go on to have quite the career in House of Mystery.
Yep.
I'm giving this a 10. I like this. I gave it. We've ranked this one, I think, once.
Have we?
Yeah, I think so. And I gave it a 10 then. So why stop now?
I do not remember us ranking this. Why would we have ranked
But
this?
Eric, we also recorded this too.
Anyway, alrighty. Oh shit! Come back here. Alrighty. How about you, Lester Sisters?
Let's see. I had to cover for my sister, right? It's Melissa. The other sister is an Erica I popped up. She had to take care of. But I'll
And
type
the other
I-
sister is named.
So it's a safe assumption that we also gave it a 10 again.
All righty. I'm sorry. What was your score again, Pix?
9.
9. All righty. And then we have RDV.
It's an awesome 10. Can't wait to release this during the week of Christmas. It's awesome rating.
All right. Okie dokies. And going to the. Oh, wait. When did we rank this? I honestly do not know. When we. Yeah.
We haven't had any Christmas rankings.
I think I might have been thinking when we read it, and we probably,
Yeah.
I probably jokingly gave it a 10 because we.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's probably what it
Jay says 10 and Rhaegar says 8.
You know why? You're in the Twilight Zone. We've been ranking this stuff every year for the past 10 years. It never
And
ends.
then we have, hey, Joe, Donner Party, Rudolph 1. This explains how Santa gets things done. Rudolph is cute and heroic. This is a red-nosed 10 for Maranya, an 8 from Ethereal. And let's see, is Venkman drinking tonight? Because if so, it's going to be interesting. One Slick says 10, and Michael says 9. Cool cover. All righty. Let's see, we have 9 from Desert Rose. I really like this one, she says. And then a 9 from Joe. All righty. And, well, I guess we're starting right out with a 10 because at this point right here, we've got 2 8s and 4 9s trying to take down 8 10s. All right. If we have a last-minute vote, please put it on in there. And if it changes anything, we will change that thing. All right. But for now, let's get this going. We have 13 covers tonight because that is all there is as far as this series. All righty, and that leads us to Eric. Eric, you get issue number 2. Sorry for the fadedness. I just grabbed what I could.
I'm not going to ask what Santa's doing on this cover.
Yeah.
I'm just going to assume that it's innocent.
I've seen enough donkeys in that position to know exactly what he's doing.
Didn't need to hear that during dinner.
All righty.
Well, okay, I know. Santa and Rudolph are about to go out for a little R&R. It's right there on the cover. I've got to get. I'm going to 10 this one also.
All right. Just a joyful 10 from Eric. And what does Melissa and Amy, or just Melissa, think?
Let's see. It's a very cute cover. It's very well illustrated. Yeah, I think I'll give it 10.
All righty. How about Amy? Is she here?
Not yet. I'm sorry.
No worries. How about you, RDV?
Bergman.
Bangman.
Just got back.
Hey, he's back, kids.
I had to get myself those little Debbie Christmas trees. I'm hungry.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Hey, he's back. Blinky and Bill, whatever her name is. Oh. Blinky and Winky.
And Nod.
And Todd?
Nod. N-O-D.
Oh. No, that's Wednesday night. That's only Wednesday nights. This is gonna be an 8.
Okay. And let's see, Pixel.
I like this one. Okay. I'm going to go 8 as well, though. It's not
Alrighty.
Last one.
Okay, and let us go to the chat because I agree with you and RDV. Let's go to the lobby and let's see. Desert Rose says 9, but Rhaegar says 8. All right, and then we have let's see, 9 from Michael Taylor and 8 from Joe. Next up, a 9 from MK, and Maranya says Rudolph number 2. Lots of Christmas elements on the cover. Rudolph is front and center like the star of the book should be. Adorable score, a Rudolph 10. And One Slick says 9. All righty. And then we've got 7, nothing special from Ethereal Dragon. And Jay says 8. Okie dokies. And let's get the stop. And remember, if you do have a last minute vote, please put it right on up and we'll include it. There we go. And let's see where we land here. We have ourselves 1-7 taking down one of those 3 10s, but then 6 8s takes out the last 2 10s. and then all of the 9s, and this ends up in the 8 column. Okay, where is this? Nope, here it is. Alrighty, and let's move on. And next up, we have Melissa going with book number 3.
Oh, this kind of reminds me of that one issue of Action Comics where Superman was trying to stuff Santa down a chimney.
It's just the opposite.
But the opposite.
Yeah.
Ah, that's pretty cute. Yeah, we're all jolly. 9.
Alrighty. And how about you, RDB?
I'll go 9 with this.
Okie dokies. And Pixel?
Hi, I'm Pixel.
Whoa, wait.
I'm Pixel.
Then who's he?
Hi, I'm
He's a
RGB.
mole man.
Hi, the mole man. Rank this. So listen, it's a fun cover. Yes, I don't think it's as well drawn as the previous 2. Maybe I'm crazy in that, but I think just speaking purely out of how it's drawn,
It got stepped on, this copy that they scanned.
I don't think so, because I think Santa is where I'm having most of this problem. And I like the concept, I do. But the kid seems stiff. Santa looks almost like newspaper cartoon in comparison to the previous 2 covers. So I'm gonna go 7. It's still good.
Okay. Eric, what do you think?
I disagree. I love everything about this cover. I love the fact that fat ass Santa can't get out of the chimney, and the 2 kids are laughing at him. They don't realize he's going to come back and take the presents back.
Mm-hmm.
You got Rudolph. I mean, does this other character have a name?
Santa Claus.
Thank you.
No,
You're welcome.
The little gopher guy, he's the one that helps out. Weren't you there for the reading?
I remember him.
Maybe you weren't, though. Eric,
No,
I think you
I
were.
was there for it.
Yeah, he's the little guy who helped him out when he was freezing to death.
Oh,
Can't remember his name is, though.
thank
Right.
you. The hell was that? Nah, I'm 10.
Alrighty. And let me tell you why I agree with Eric. I mean, aside from the fact that, let's see, hold on. First of all, 1, 2, 3 years was a 10, and I'm giving it that as well. Because, and this is a good or bad thing. I actually understand what Pixel was saying, how this one doesn't look like it was drawn, but that is kind of what I'm drawn to here, because it looks like one of those comics you would get at Frisch's Big Boy. So the nostalgia factor is really punching me in the stomach here in a good way. What I meant was when I said it looks stepped on, literally you could see a shoe print
About Santa.
above Santa. So whoever scanned this copy onto the computer, this was a stepped on copy. That's what I was talking about. But I'm telling you, this one just hits me in the nostalgia feels right there. So yes, I am agreeing with Eric. Let's go to the chat where Jay is saying 8. So is Rhaegar. So is Joe saying, that's funny. One Slick is saying 9. Michael's giving it a 10, saying very cool cover. We have an 8 from Desert Rose, and we have 4 8s, 1 9, and a 10. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 1 9, and a 10. Alrighty. And then we go to Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Rudy the Red-Nosed Reindeer, trying to save Santa and Christmas. Well rendered adorable, tells a story. Score a heroic 10, says Maranya. Next up, there is no Pixel, only cringe. We have been saying that forever. Let me see what's going on here. I had no idea Universal had the rights to the movie till the beginning. Wait, what are we showing there? Okay, anyway. And that's that. 10. I love how Rudolph is like, dude, let go of my arm, you fat ass. I'm not exactly sure that's going on, MK, but I'll score it your 10 anyway. Alrighty, gang. So, yeah, let me put up the stop. If you have a last minute bid, please, or vote, please put it on in there. As far as bids are concerned, we are doing kind of a charity auction tomorrow. It's a Christmas auction. A lot of stuff going to be there. It's to help out the family. We are in a bit of a crisis, so please show up. As of this one, however, we've got 5 8s, 5 10, knocking out 5 10s, leaving only the 3 9s left. So we had a 10, we have an 8, and now we have a 9.
It looks like Rudolph's gonna wouldn't it be funny if I let him go? Hee hee.
All righty, and now we're going with
So if he's stuck,
RDV.
Rudolph will be going, ah.
Now we're going with RDV, and we are going for book 4.
Hi. Another exciting adventure. Going to RDV.
Yes, and you have, as I said, there you go.
You're my star toy maker, Rudolph. Oh, poor little otter or platypus. Is he close to a gopher? I'm gonna go 9 on this.
All righty.
It's good. You know, you don't need the background. Everything in front of you is what you're supposed to be looking at. So,
Okie dokies. And Professor Pixel, if that's your real name.
Hi, I'm Pixel.
I was really hoping for, hi, I'm Cringe.
No. I don't know what it is. Santa's better on this one, that's for sure. I like the elves. I like the toys. Rudolph looks like he's with that angle. Looks like he's starting to become a middle-aged man with a beer gun. Just, yeah, I think Rudolph he's starting to become a problem for me. Just his shape. Like in the first one, it was fine, but now he's sitting up and he's doing. I don't know.
He's a little bottom heavy.
Yeah, but I also know how he's doing things. So I'll go 8. That's fine. It's better than the last one.
you know what it is. You wish it was Grago. It's not. We got an awesome reindeer with big ears.
Wait, what? I'm
Gragu?
not quite sure I got. You mean like Mandalorian?
Yeah,
Grogu? Grogu.
I call it Grago because he makes me groggy.
Grogu. Let's call the whole thing off.
I knew that was coming.
Alicia did not.
I am anything if not predictable.
I said I knew it was coming. Not that I saw it coming.
All righty. So what'd you say there, Pixel? Because it got lost.
8.
8. And how about you, Eric?
Eric.
Is this the first appearance of the Keebler elves?
This
No.
really is. Wait, what?
They kind of look like the Keebler elves there at the bottom.
They kind of do.
Yeah, and I'm kind of with Pixel, but I'm not going to go as low. But yeah, everything looks great except for Rudolph. I don't know. There's really no other way you could have drawn him, but I'm going to go 9 on this one.
All righty.
He's man spreading.
I noticed that.
Okay, I am in agreement with Eric, except for I'm kind of skipping over Melissa. So Melissa, what do you say?
Oh, I like that that actually prominently featured the Noah's Ark toy again, like in the first issue. That's maybe a coincidence. I kind of like that Noah's Ark toy. It's just so wholesome. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 9 too.
All righty, a 9.2. All righty, and let's check out the the chat here. Jay says 8. Michael says 9. All righty, we've got ourselves an 8 and a 9. Cramp. All right, Desert Rose says 8. Dark Admiral says 9. So does One Slick and Rhaegar, and Joe says 8. So we have 2 8s, 3 9s. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. Shall we dance? 1 2 3. Pixel is over here fat shaming Rudolph.
I am.
Yeah, and 7 generic says ethereal dragon. Rudolph number 4, adorable situation rendered perfectly. Grover Groundhog is helping out Rudolph as always. Score a jolly elf. Have a holly jolly elfin. Let's see. I didn't know what it was talking about either. Most people don't. Rudolph looks like he's a waitress, and it is that chip in the back before he got his ring, sir. Yes, it is.
It's called I don't care about the character, so I'm not gonna remember his freaking name perfectly.
Who says Grogu or Grogu? It's like saying Simonson. The correct way is what you're saying, right? Am I too drunk or is there a beaver in these covers? No, Joe, there is no beaver on this cover or in any of them before or after. You, sir, are smashed.
Nice beaver.
Nice.
Thanks.
Beaver.
I just had it stuffed.
Rudolph is painting that beaver.
All righty, let me get the stop up here. And if you guys have a late vote, just put it on in there. If it changes anything, we will make sure. Okay, so we have 1-7 taking out one of the 2 10s. Then we have 5 8s trying to take out the last of the 10 and 6 9s and failing miserably, but it does knock it down to the 9s. All right,
Bieber.
Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber. Okay, I guess it's my turn to start one of these things.
Is it?
Go for book 5. Ba-boom. Alrighty, kids, let's bring that up. And this is what book 5 looks like. And oh my goodness gracious. It's cute, but I'm gonna have to say it is good because it's fun. It's obvious for kids, but I don't think it goes above and beyond. So I'm giving it a 7. How about you, Pix?
Actually, Rudolph is drawn well here. Rudolph is drawn well. I like the elves. The weird ferret down there. What is that?
Gopher.
It's a gopher.
Oh,
That's
Well,
what it was. The
kill
first
all
reading.
the golfers, wouldn't they get mad?
okay. But I'm still gonna say I'm gonna go 8. I mean that in a good way in comparison to the last one. I think this is done very well. It's very good. It could do a little bit more. It has a pretty boring background in comparison, just because it's just great. The scene doesn't feel real.
It's a damn comic book cartoon. It's not gonna feel real to you.
You know what I mean. The first one was in a toy shop. That was clear.
Oh my God, I don't know about you guys, but RDV almost went full on Englentine right there. Just what the fuck you mean? It doesn't sound. It doesn't look real. It's a cartoon.
It doesn't look like they're in a scene. It looks like they're put there together. Like if you have one of those sticker books as a kid, you can put the stickers anywhere.
Well, to be fair, Pixel, that's way fresher in your memory than any of ours.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha. Anyway,
Wait,
yeah, 8.
Why is that? He's right. You're the youngest among us.
Yeah, remember, you're going to be ha-ha-haing long after we're gone. So,
yeah.
Unless your trip runs afoul.
It's
Stop trying to kill me.
cartoon comic book thing for kids and has activities in it. It's an activity book with comic in it.
When it gets right down to it, though, Eric, you have a better chance than any of us of reaching 65.
Well, I'll get there first.
Well, that's why I'm saying you only have 2 years. We have. I'm the next step.
2.5, and trust me, when you get to when you hit 60, you don't round up shit.
By the way, I'm the next up. I've got 11 years worth of danger to make it there. So
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
I got 21 years.
Yep. All righty. So what do you give this again? Pixel?
8.
8. And
Okay.
how about you, Eric?
Yeah, it's 26 there, Common Core.
Now I'm going for 61 when I'm your age, right?
Well,
You're
I'm sorry, that was pretty good.
correct.
He called you Common Core.
Hey, recognize the core part.
who's up?
You.
Okay. See, I think this looks. What'd you say?
I said if you can't at your age.
Young man,
Yes.
may I?
Yes. These.
Yes, thank you.
He's in front of an office building.
Now,
Where are you at? The lights.
or
Maybe a dinner table.
or a mugshot.
All right.
They forgot
your
to, they
left.
forgot to put the heights
Wait,
and everything.
wait. If you turn to your right or left, it's Palpatine.
Your other left. See, what we have here is something that looks exactly like out of a scene of something. Everybody looks like they're meticulously in place, not just placed there like a child sticker book. And everybody's having fun. And I'm sure whatever tune they're playing is governorful. So I will give us a 10.
All righty. And Melissa, what you think? What you thinking?
I think so. Something I enjoyed about this cover that kind of struck me as so far my favorite of all the covers is the feeling that, and so a lot of them, you kind of got the idea that Rudolph was like the most amazing, important, wonderful thing in the book. It kind of felt like we all love you, Rudolph, that kind of thing.
Mhm.
It felt kind of like a forced adoration, and so he's always front. He always feel kind of fun and center, like just too much attention being fun on him. And this one, he actually feels like he's still in the center, but they're all doing. He's a part of something. He's not everyone's bowing to him. He's singing, and everyone else is playing. They're doing something together. It just feels like it makes him seem sweeter. I like that about it. I think it's a cute little drawing of Santa with the trumpet and using the little tail like an upright bass. That's cute. I can think I give it a 10.
All righty. And let's see, there he goes. Okay, an RDV.
You have Santa Claus, you have elves, you have Rudolph, you have a little furry animal, and they're all singing. Well, at least some of them are singing Christmas carols. It's a cartoon kids book. It's a 10. If you want more than that, you're looking at the wrong comic books.
Yeah. The whole thing is cartoon kids books. All righty, let's go to the chat finally. And we'll say Michael Taylor gives it an 8. Ethereal says 7. And Joe, Jay, and One Slick and Desert Road also say 8 already. So we have 5 8s and 1 7 for this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 1 7. Next up, kids, we've got Rudolph the Red-Nosed Gopher. Had a pair of shiny loafers. Maranya, Rudolph 5. It's a perfect holiday cover for the subject and season. Great rendering. No background is needed. Score a caroling 10. And we have a 10 from Rhaegar, 10 from Dark Admiral. People who vote this lower than a 10 is Scrooges. And let's see. It's a groundhog now. That makes sense. I'm drinking at a bar with sound off, says Joe. Okay. Wait, the sound in the bar is off or the phone? Because I've got questions if it's the bar. All right. MK says 9. All right.
He probably turned his hearing off.
Oh, right. Okay. And once again, if you have a last minute vote, please put that on in there and we will change anything that your vote changes. But this is what we've got going on right here. 2 7s, taking out 2 of the 4 10s. And then we have 6 8s, taking out the last 2 10s, the 9s. And there you go. All right. We have an 8.
Right. Put your vote in and we'll change it for you.
We are not Democrats. We don't do that.
No. We're not Democrats. We're just in charge.
All right. I don't know. Melissa?
Hey?
Are you a Democrat?
I'm good. Are you good?
Yeah, okay. Okay, if you want to put it good and evil, sure. Yes, I'm part of the good people. All righty. Let's see.
That's what the fascists say. They think they're good.
We're going on over to Pixel with book number 6.
Hi, I'm Pixel.
Hi, Pixel. I'm not you.
Funland. I have nothing that rhymes with Funland.
I just watched Babes in Toyland with Annette Funicello.
Dun, 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 dun.
And we're halfway through Meet Me in St. Louis right now. We did that before we took off.
The fair. I think that this is this is a fine, like normal cover. I think it's good. Very good. We'll go 8.
Okay, we are 8 with Mr. Pixel. I'm sorry. Professor Pixel
Oh,
on book number 6. Eric, what do you think?
I like this. Don't love it. I think I'm going to agree with the good professor.
All righty, the good professor. He
You
said,
know what they say about a broken clock?
Yeah, it's time to throw it out, get a new clock. And Melissa, what do you say about this cover? This very simple cover, it looks like.
It is. Simple is the best word to describe it. It's just like looks like a little sticker. It's like it says what does what it says. It's Rudolph with his red nose pulling the sleigh by himself. That's interesting. But he doesn't have room in the cover, so that makes sense. So I think I'll give it an 8 too.
Alrighty, an 8.2.
Yeah.
And RD, I'm gonna do that joke every time. And RDV, what do you say?
Well, Melissa, we read that one book where the little girl lived inside the cave, the mine.
Oh
And
yeah.
I think Rudolph was pulling the sleigh by himself.
Oh, you're right. I forgot. And he's really nimble actually on that sleigh. And it's just him. I remember that. That was actually really cool. And it was amazing that there actually was a little girl around him getting presents. That was
Yep.
good stories.
Yeah, and then I like how Santa Claus has got that like blanket over his lap. That's what I do when it's freaking cold outside on driving.
Mhm.
Yeah, I saw that picture you shared. This is how we drive in the north, dangerously.
I mean, hey, I got the heated seat on. I don't care. It's warming my legs up and it keeps me warm until it actually gets. Like, I keep it so it's like 70 degrees in my car.
Now our heater broke in our car.
Bummer.
Yeah. But at least we're in Indiana. It's only 20 degrees out. Yeah.
So
alrighty. So
I'm gonna give this a 9.
A 9. Alrighty then. And you know what? I think you guys are nuts. This is one of those covers that are simple, but it is exactly what it needs to be. 10. Alrighty, let me see what everybody else is saying. It is Joe with an 8, a 5 with a 5. From Ethereal Dragon. Oh, now I made myself really yawn. This is going to be a 5 for Rhaegar as well. So we've got an 8 and 2 5s. Zoinson is 7, 6, 5, and 5. And then let's see, 9 due to budget cuts. Only Rudolph will be pulling the sleigh this year, says one slick. And then Michael Taylor gives it an 8. So we have an 8 and a 9. Next up, Maranya says Rudolph number 6. This is a simple Christmas cover with Rudolph doing his job for Santa. Freaking adorable, rendering less more than this. Less is more in this case. Score a sleigh 10. And then we've got a 9 from Dark Admiral. Hello to Dark Admiral. And a 9 from Desert Rose. Alrighty. And let's see, watching the new season of Beastar. And it's 19 degrees where Maranya is. Yeah, it would not be good not to have a heater driving around when you are in 19-degree weather. Alrighty, we got an MK6. Let me get the stop. And if you have a last-minute vote, please put that right on down there. And let's see what we got here. We have 2 5s taking out the 2 10s. We've got 1 6 taking out one of those 4 9s and 5 8s taking out the rest. This is another 8, ladies and gentlemen. It's not an 8 fest, but it does seem so far that's what has the most. Only by 1 though. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means 2 of them I didn't pull up here, right? How is that possible? Oh, okay, it's an 8, but we only did 6 covers. I am a dumbass. Alrighty, let's move forward. Mm-hmm. It is. Thank you for agreeing, RDV.
Knowing is half the battle, though.
You very rarely agree with me, so I find this a bonding moment. Alrighty, Eric, here is book number 7.
Not the kind of bonding I want.
Whoa! I am a married man, sir.
Yeah, I don't want it bonding with you.
Okay, go for book 7.
Right after I lodged a complaint because the entire 1 o'clock slate in the NFL is awful, and 2 Super Bowl previews are at the same time at 4.
Well, if you cut down that tree, you create a lodge.
Now, I still don't like Rudolph in this, but it's really, really. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm sorry. Aww.
Aw. Oh, wait, what are we on?
Oh.
Well, yeah. Amy's not here, and Melissa hasn't been.
I know she doesn't have the Amy awe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A 10. That's
Because
better.
there you go. This is how it usually goes. I don't know if y'all paid attention to this, but it goes, yeah. So Amy has to be here to first, and then Melissa's in the background going, yeah, I agree.
So Melissa's the pinch R tonight.
There you go. Yeah, I have a feeling that she's got to do the Amy and her part. She goes, yeah. So, yeah, you got that.
We need to get that on our t-shirts.
Hey.
Okay,
You owe us a bunch of awes.
Where I'm annoyed.
So what do you score this, Eric?
What? You didn't hear me the first time?
I didn't. Sorry.
I'm annoyed. 10.
That's what's on his shirt.
All right. And Melissa and Amy.
Hey. Well, okay, so again, adorable.
Yes.
Why are the elves trying to push the tree over?
Good question.
I think they're trying to hold it up.
Oh, okay,
One has both hands on it, and he's kind of
leaning forward.
No, I like Amy's.
or maybe they're pushing the tree more towards Rudolph, since Santa is really bad at holding that ladder.
No, I like what Amy said better.
No, they're trying to push it on Santa.
Trying to push the tree over, but
That's
yeah,
like
maybe they're
forest
trying
fire.
to move towards Rudolph, since that's not how ladders work. But can Rudolph fly though? Is he a flying reindeer all the time, or only on Christmas?
Well, you just pulled the sleigh.
Yeah, that's a good question. Why does he need a ladder?
He should be able to just fly right up there and put the
Because
star on.
he's a celebrity diva. Don't you remember the first issue we read?
Oh, that poor
That's
thing. Yeah. Someone said, I'm on the radio. I'm too good for reality now. Like, oh, Rudolph.
Sweetie bear.
Sweetie bear. No, it's no. But this is really cute. Oh my gosh. Is it too early in the morning to give something a 10? This is just cute.
Not even a little bit. All righty. How about you, Melissa?
I like the way the legs are handling this. That's actually a really good job. Hi, Rudolph. It's a cute little scene. It made me happy. I think I give it a 10 as well.
All righty then. And RDV.
Hope he's not like Pistachio or Santa's getting tagged.
I'd rather be tagged by Pistachio.
What do you mean? It's like a little raison. It'll be fine.
Right.
Yeah, if they push the tree closer to Rudolph's nose, they'll start a forest fire.
Oh, let's hope.
And also, this looks like an Illuminati tree. Look at the bottom there, the one ornament. It looks like an eye looking at you.
Yeah, it's peeking out from the tree.
It's alive. I'm gonna go 10 with this.
See, well, the only thing this cover misses is there's 2 little kids going, "Oh shit, we got elves for Christmas again."
Well, you notice that the beaver's not anywhere. He's gone.
Okay. How about you, Pixel?
Point to the little guy in the tree where it hurts you.
He is holding that ladder in a way that's like not beneficial.
Not beneficial.
Let me hold it, and it's gonna fall on me.
No, he's
Then
gonna
he
dick with
ends
that
up with a
ladder.
reindeer ass on his head. It's not gonna be great. And the elves are, I guess they're trying to push the tree to lean it over so that way he can get it on. But that's only because Santa's being a jerk and pulling him back.
Almost got him.
It's a fine cover. I'll go 7.
All righty. And look, I gotta tell you, man, I disagree with the 7 thing.
What a Grinch!
Dun, 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 dun,
You didn't give it a 7?
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
Maybe the kids are back at the workshop. Just eat all the apples.
Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Michael Taylor gives this an 8. 9. Joe gives this an 8. All righty. We got a 9 and we've got an 8. And then we have a 10 from Maranya and a 10 from MK. All righty. And then we have got a G.I. Joe game on Sunday playing a poll with a great-grandfather from the Ninja Clan Storm Shadow is from. I don't understand those words.
And that's why Rager
in
thought
that
he was
order.
high when he read that.
One Slick says 10. The elves are going to let go of the tree, which will crash into Rudolph, who will land on Santa's head. Alrighty. And that is how Superman 3 began. Ethereal says 7. Rhaegar says 10. Alrighty. And then we have read your last comment. That made me wonder if I was high, and I don't even do drugs. 9 from Jackson, and Dark Admiral says 10.
Hi, Jackson Raker. And so Superman 3 started with Rudolph crashing into Santa?
Yes, very much so. If anybody don't watch the movie, but argue it strongly if anybody questions you.
Okay. All right.
And then yell at them for supporting an animal that doesn't wear pants.
The ducks don't wear pants.
All right, we got 2. Wait, did we get Maranya? I don't remember reading off.
Not in there yet.
Rudolph 7, redecorating the Christmas. Did I skip? Yeah. Rudolph number 7. Rudolph decorating the Christmas tree instead of Bumble. Just enough background to set the scenes. Adorable. Score decorations 10.
And then you got MK Red Bull.
Okay, I sure hope Rudolph doesn't have gas, giving it a 10. All righty. Well, we got 10 10s knocking out the 2 9s, 2 8s, and 2 7s. All righty. There we go. And let me move that into the 10.
Jackson does threaten us. He says his computer is maybe fixed. He might be run more.
Oh, cool.
Crap.
I know, right?
Wow, we have different takes on that. All righty. Let me get the stop and the begin for the next one. We are on book 8. That went to Eric, and this will go to the Lester sisters. Go for book 8. All righty.
What is it?
It's issue number 8.
Wait, there it is. Oh, that's cute.
That is cute.
He's got a roadmap of the entire Earth.
That makes sense.
He might have a catalog of a bunch of different roadmaps, maybe. I don't know.
And Rudolph is telling him to slow down because he's using a little light this time.
Oh, he's not pulling the sled though. I guess. Oh yeah, because there's nice clear weather, so he doesn't need to.
Well, he uses a red light, man. Don't you remember?
Mm.
It's weird.
Oh yeah.
He's a taillight sometimes, and now he's a
Headlight.
what do you call them? All right, I forgot what they're called. The lights of your
like a book light
itty bitty book light.
or don't like. He's an itty bitty book light, except kind of big. I think this is cute. I can't give them all 10s, can I?
You can get whatever you want.
Yeah.
It's so cute. I'm gonna give it a
It's a
10.
puppy. I'm gonna die.
Aw. I wonder where he is. Like, if you were to get a map, could you figure out where this road map is? Like, where it is?
Is that like Michigan or China or something?
You might be able to. I don't know.
I should probably say I would give my number next.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I enjoyed watching this. This is really cute. I think I'll give it a 10 too.
Okay.
I feel like they're probably somewhere over, like in Eastern Europe or something like that, with a little small village house like that.
What do you think, RDV?
I think that no one's watching the road. Just gets the sky, and then and Santa's like, oh, thank you for the light. Wait, you're out there. Who's flying this? Ah! They're gonna crash.
Oh,
It's a 10.
All righty. And Pixel.
This
Tell us
is
what you think about it.
absolutely great. Even with Rudolph not pulling the sled, he doesn't need to. It's a clear night, so he's the flashlight. He's going ahead and pulling up that map so Santa can find its way. It's drawn well. I love everything about it. It's a 10.
All righty. Eric.
Well, it's pretty obvious they're flying over New Jersey.
Over Jersey. Well, okay. Cool. Lots of snow in New Jersey.
How could you tell it's New Jersey?
You know, and Mayorkas says he doesn't have authority to do anything about it, and Trump says, identify yourself or we're shooting you down. I like if you use your imagination, it looks like that plane that's actually a toy in the back of the sleigh is about to crash into him. No signs there.
That makes it even better.
Yeah. And yeah, if I could use my imagination a little more and say the Cliff Cornwall's flying the plane.
It's just
So.
better and better.
He's flying. He's flying. He must be flying the Spirit of St. Louis because he can't see out of there.
This is absolutely a 10.
All righty. And let's go to the chat because I am not jumping off that 10 train. We have a 10 for Michael Taylor and Rhaegar. Joe Ethereal say 8, and Jackson says 10. So 3 8s and 2 10s. 1, 2, and 3, and 1 and 2. Let's see. Rudolph number 8. Santa is using a map and Rudolph's nose to read it. Lots of detail with the toys in the background. So adorable. Scoring, 10 from Maranya. Dark Admiral also says 10. 1 and 2. Let's see. We get a 10 from MK, and One Slick Dude says Santa has the cruise control on while checking the map with Rudolph, the flashlight reindeer. Give it a 10.
What's
Alrighty.
in cruise control?
And how do we know it's not North Korea? It is lights out. All right. Okay, so that is 3 8s versus 11 10s. The 10s win it. Let me put up that stop. And if you have a late vote, feel free to put it on in there as we do this and then move on to book number 9. Okay. Getting close to one of my favorite covers. There we go. All right. Let's get with a go for book number 9. And this one, I believe that was the Lester. So this one is RDB. Here you go, sir. Book 9.
Wow, Dr. Strangelove. That's the first thing I thought of, unfortunately.
A very merry.
What's with that side-eye grin glance that Rudolph's doing? It's like, hey, we're gonna go blast off into space.
We're gonna bolt. An England teen switching up his accent like Kamala at a black church. You better think a union member falls sick leave. Oh, I was supposed to do like a really bad racist black accent right there, wasn't I?
Shit, probably should have done that, honky.
Oh God.
Yes, my
Y'all,
son.
first, y'all better think a union member falls sick leave now.
And it's black scent.
There you go.
Yeah. Shit.
Golly.
This is just crazy, man.
I got that.
And you're welcome, sir.
I'm liking this. Well, Pixel says that's okay. This channel's already canceled. I like that.
Only the old people heard that one, by the way.
So.
Oh, I'm sorry, RDV. Did you what did you grade this?
Apparently, old people didn't hear my score either because I said 10 twice.
Okay, 10 twice, but I can only count one. Oh wait, I wrote it down. All right, Pixel, what do you say?
I'm going to. Why is he on a rock?
I guess it's the age in 1958, 59.
I'm Pixel. This is drawn well. It's fun. But it could be better. I want to go. I want to go
Santa in a tank, like for the Santa Claus.
Going to go 8.
Now, this is completely out of context, but nothing beats a well-built woman in a t-shirt and no bra. I'm just saying. I have no reason to say that, but I think my wife's about to kill me. I love you, honey.
Hey, it's one less mouth to feed.
The look she just gave me. I may have gone one step too far that time. Oh, honey.
Gail, All you gotta do is pull.
I
The
love
plug.
you.
Just pull the plug on the camera, and then there's no witness.
Oh, good. I might actually be in trouble on
Did
that
you hear about that YouTuber who got murdered on his live stream?
one.
Only 3 people watching.
You know what? I love and am attracted to my wife. What can I say? But I do tell jokes she does not like. All right. Anywho, who we're talking to? Pixel, what do you say?
I said that this
8.
was an 8.
Yeah.
8. All righty. Eric, what do you think?
I'm glad you mentioned Gail, because if a fat guy and a cartoon reindeer humping a robot made you think of sex,
Yeah, no,
it might be beyond time for.
Gail just walked into the kitchen. She got herself some ice cream, and in all honesty, I got to tell you, I'm not wrong. I mean, I'm just not. And we are gathered here today to remember England.
But onto the cover.
Anyway, yes,
I'm almost afraid to mention this, because I was gonna incorporate the spine ticks into my answer.
Go on
and
ahead.
Jackson did. The idea of thinking like Jackson frightens me. Just put that out there. But I gotta agree with him on the score too. I think it's a 10.
All righty. Okay. Let's see. It started off with 9 was RDV. Okay. Then we had Pixel, and then we have Eric. Okay, I'm caught up. Melissa and Amy.
Hello.
I think it's a pretty cute Santa Claus, and Rudolph looks cute too. The environment is, I mean, the stars and planets are cute, but I think the other backgrounds have been more fun and have had more interesting details in them. And overall, I like the size of the layout. This has a lot of negative space in it that's not framing anything. So, I really do like this, but I don't think it's quite as amazing and awesome as the other two. So I will give this a 9.
Negative
All
space. They're in outer space.
They are. I think I'll give it a 9 too.
Okie dokie.
He had a little spaceship, like a little alien who was flying around back there. And it had
I mean,
that could be fun.
Is that Jupiter? I see twice.
Saturn.
We had an extra.
I thought only Jupiter has the rings around it.
Well, I don't think they're in our universe.
The rings of Jupiter. Does that have a ring to it? No, it does not.
Yes.
The rings of Saturn.
All righty. I'm agreeing with the 8. Let's see what we get when we go to Ethereal saying 10, and Joe says 8. All righty. We got a 10. We've got an 8. Rudolph number 9 says Marania, Rudolph and Santa moving into the space age. Wonderfully simple space background. Adorable score. A rocket. 10. We have Michael Taylor saying 10. Very cool cover. Gotta love Santa and Rudolph on a rocket for a change. All righty. And we have Desert Rose gives it a 10. One Slick says 9. I like the Treasury version of this cover better. All righty. We've got a 10 and a 9. And then we have, can you say it a third time? Wait, what? Oh, you agree with Jackson. 10, despite the spine tick, says Jackson. Alrighty, and we have Rudolph riding a nuclear bomb. Okay, so Amanda Wawa better keep her mitts. Oh, I'm sorry, Amanda Wawa. Better keep her mitts off my fried chicken bucket. Santa's delivering presents to aliens. Since my Joe was in Polish Special Forces, Grom, one of the other players.
Yeah, he's not talking about the important. It's just talking about RPG.
No idea what all this means. 10 because Rocket and Merca, says Rhaegar, and MK gives it a 10 as well. Alrighty, and we're gathered here today. Let's see, Library says 9. Hey, Library, better late than never. And Desert Rose gives it a 9 as well. And that means we've got, nope, let me get stopped there.
And Eric, Jupiter does have rings. Voyager proved it back in 1979.
He looked that up, by the way.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, but it didn't.
You think I actually know that off chance? Hell no.
No one mentions rings of Jupiter.
No one. Yeah.
They just
At some point during a planet's rotation, that rings will actually kind of just vanish because they're really big around, but they're not that deep. So if it's just, it's like, okay.
Yeah.
Don't you mean rings?
Yep.
All righty, kids. We've got 3 8s taking down 3 of the 9 10s, and then we've got 5 9s trying to take down the rest, and they miss by 1. Alrighty, so let's get this all the way up to the top.
Ooh.
And we move on to book number 10, which I guess I'm leading off here. And it is my favorite of all Rudolph covers.
Aw.
And this is absolutely a 10. Him breaking through the this is the one that I sold a couple of years ago. I just think it's adorable. The wrapper, the shading, the shadow on the wrapping paper below the tears. This is perfect. This is a freaking perfect cover. I give it a 10. Pixel.
I don't like Rudolph. I don't like fun. I hate it all. Oh no, that's what
You do know that's what you sound like to us.
Well, I'm sorry, but this is definitely a fun one. I mean, I like him poking out, and I think it looks like a perfect it's a present. Here's your present. And I think 10 works fine. Yep.
Alrighty. And how about you, Eric?
You should have saved this cover for last.
Well, it's in order.
No, so you come on, that's all, folks.
Oh, that's all. There you go.
But this is cover number 10, right?
This is cover number 10. Yes.
10th cover gets a 10.
Alrighty. And how about you, Melissa and Amy?
Yeah, I mean, I agree. There's a kind of symmetry with that, right? 10 cents, 10 issue, give it a 10. That seems like a good round way of doing all of those things. And it is cute. I like the little wrapping paper. I wonder, did he get wrapping paper and then put it on the board when he was drawing it? Or I wonder how they filled that in. Oh, but I guess it's neither here nor there. Yeah, I'll give this a 10. And Lisa just went off to take care of Dad for a minute, so
Okay.
we'll be back in a bit.
Alrighty. And RDV, what do you say?
I don't remember this in The Shining.
That was very good.
Here's Rudy.
It's a 10. I love the wrapping paper, old school stuff like that. And just every time we see the logo, it gets a little cooler with the snow on top of the letters. Surprised Bree didn't pick that, mention that.
Alrighty. Okay, so let's go to the chat until Melissa gets here. We'll grab hers. Library saying 10. Don't all gas giants have rings, says Ethereal. Joe says 7. And One Slick says 10. So we've got a 7 and 2 10s. Alrighty. And next up, we've got what? Now I have to wrap that package again, Rudolph. 8 from Ethereal and a 10 from Jackson. Alrighty. Maranya says, there's a joke I can make with it. He just said, but okay. Rudolph, number 10. Rudolph breaking through the wrapping of a present. Simple, adorable. This sells the book to the target audience. Score a present 10, says Maranya. Alrighty. And then Rhaegar says 8. Dark Admiral says 10. And MK says 7. And then Michael says 10. Always like this image of Rudolph. I think they used this image for the 45 record sleeve. Oh, cool. So that is a 7, an 8, and 3 10. We've got a 7, we got an 8, but 3 10s.
I wonder how long it'll be before Earth has a ring. Well, we have all the satellites and stuff out there.
There's enough gassy people here to create one, I guess. Is Melissa around to give her 10? Because she'll give it a 10.
She probably would.
Yeah.
She's not back yet, though.
Alrighty. So what we got here is 2 7s, 2 8s, trying to take on 12 10s, 13 when Melissa gets back. Alrighty. And let's put that up in the 10 spot. Alrighty. We're gathered here today to talk about Malwedge. Anyway, let's see. What are we on? We are on book 11. Go for book 11. And that is...
She's back. Calissa, would you give this a 10?
Yes.
Okay.
Told you.
Wait, I thought Melissa was here the whole entire time. I'm confused now.
Alrighty. We have one for Pixel here, and it's fastest nose in the West.
It's drawn well. Fine.
What would you score it?
That's what I'm thinking.
Hmm.
Pixel's like, I'm the fastest nose in the South.
I'm the biggest nose in the South.
Yeah, in the bathroom.
What? So there's a lot of good in here. I want to go 9. I feel like there could be something more. I don't know what, but
A cowboy hat. How could he not have a
there
cowboy?
we go. If Rudolph was wearing a cowboy hat with his sheriff badge, that would be perfect. Yes.
All righty. And how about you, Eric?
I'll say 9.
All righty. And Melissa and Amy.
Yeah, it needs that cowboy hat to make this a 10, but it's still very cute, so I'll give it a 9.
And RDV. Oh, Melissa. Melissa has to chime
Also
in.
9.
RDV.
Yeah. I'm gonna go 9 with it too.
Wow. Okay, so at least we're all in agreement. That's
he
pretty
he
cool.
needs a hat or something.
Yeah, right? Just to finish up trying to design a poncho for a reindeer might be kind of interesting.
Oh, so is that a pure silver star?
It looks like it.
Whoever hits Rudolph gets silver plus they get me.
All right, so we are unanimous in our 9s, but let's go to the chat where we get a 7 from Ethereal, an 8 from Michael, a 9 from One Slick, a 9 from Dark Admiral. We got a 9 from the library. So we've got a 7, 8, 3 9s. We'll read 7 and an 8 and 1, 2, 3 9s. And then Pixel's reaction, what? Says Rhaegar. Jackson says 9. MK and Rhaegar say 8. So does Joe, adding Rudolph is deputized by Santa. So we've got 3 8s and a 9.
Oh, Santa.
1, 2, 3 and a 9.
Oh, I can't wait for you to come. And I've got Cookie.
Rudolph number 11. This cover sells the book with a mystery of how Rudolph earned his star. Simple and effective score, a Western 10. The pain of the pin piercing on his chest hasn't reached the brain yet.
I think it's in the little handkerchief.
And top 3 Old West lawmen, says Joe. All right, let's get a stop here. And it's a 9 because we got 10 9s, 4 8s, and 1 7. Yeah. Go for book 12. All righty, these are fun covers. Not all of them are 10s, but we've had a few, and they're just fun and cute.
They are. They're all fun.
All righty, and let's get this into, what was it, 9? 9 territory. Zoinks. And away. And let's see. Next up is that was Pixel, so it's Eric's turn, and he gets book number 12.
Aww.
What in the blue hell is that derpy teeth looking bear?
Oh.
He looks a little derpier than the bear in Disney cartoons. I used to know the name for it too. Like 5 seconds ago, I knew the name.
South?
No. What the hell was his name? Anyway.
Yeah, and
Country Bears?
Nope.
8.
Humphrey was his name. Okay, we got a 8 from Eric. How about Melissa and Amy?
Yeah, I mean,
Derp.
I like, derpy characters are fun. Derpy bear is kind of fun, but everybody is really off balanced in this. Like everybody. So I can't rate it as high just from kind of a construction issue, and there's a lot of negative space and unassigned, like what's the beaver sitting on and what's its relation to
It's got a bed.
and there's a house in the background, or
No, it's a fireplace.
that's a fireplace. Then okay, so then the chimney doesn't go up all the way. Yeah, I mean, okay, maybe next time they'll finish drawing the room and explain how the bear got inside and what happened to the floor. But it's still Rudolph, and it's cute, and the little boy's giving him a hug, but the balance is off on that too. But it's still pretty cute. So I'll give it a 8, maybe.
All righty. And Melissa?
I think this might be a little mean to me, but I'm gonna go to 7.
Yeah.
Everything just feels kind of disjointed. Like it just feel. I mean,
yeah.
I like the idea.
Look at the bear's legs.
Yeah. Oh dear.
That's not great.
Gosh, maybe a 6.
I'll go 7. I'll go 7.
7. Okay, we'll just go both 7. It's Christmas.
Okay. And, alrighty. And Eric, what was your score again?
8.
All right. I did get it. I just wanted to make sure. Alrighty. And RDV.
If it was just Rudolph and the little boy, it would actually read a lot better.
Yeah, either they're in Santa's bedroom or they're in the kids' bedroom. Either way, child service is being contacted.
Just
Because I don't like how Rudolph is just side-eyeing the kid. He's like, like he's acting very cocky, and everyone's just kind of like laughing. And I don't know, it's kind of weird. I will go 6 with this, but I do like the bear. I like the derpy tooth bear. Got the little woodchuck over there with the little teeth and stuff.
he's got a good hat.
And Santa's got he's got a hoodie on.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty wild, right?
Yeah, it's Scott Kelvin. No. It's a good time. I'm going 7 with this. 7. I'll use the highest I go.
Alrighty.
Have a good night, everyone. Thanks for stopping by.
Have a good one.
Sure.
And we got a 7 from RDV, and then we've got a Pixel.
I am going. Yeah, even though it's Christmas, I'm going 6. This is
That's what
bad.
they're all going is 6. Oh, you number. Okay.
But it could be worse, but it's not. So we'll go 6.
It could be worse.
Alrighty.
I love that.
Yeah, I'm kind of in agreement with the 7s on this one. Alrighty, and we got a 6, and let us go to the chat. Let's see. Excuse me. 3. Oh, well, no. Let's see. Dark Admiral says 10. Joe says 8. Alrighty, we've got a 10 and an 8. Next up, 10 from Desert Rose, 8 from Jackson Raker. 10 and an 8. And let's see, 7 from Ethereal, 4 from Rhaegar, and an 8 from One Slick. And Michael, who says, which way did it go? Alrighty, so that is a 4, 7, 2 8s. A 4, 7, and 2 8s. Alrighty, and then I have it at 4 because of structural issues, says Rhaegar. Alrighty. Rudolph, number 12. This is a wholesome cover. Rudolph getting adoration like he should, even with minor flaws. This is still adorable and sells the book. Score a derpy bear, number 10. Okay, and then we have that bear looks like he should be in the crazy house. Yeah, I'll eat this kid when he falls asleep. Alrighty, that's Rudolph saying from Jackson. Library gives this an 8. Alrighty, and let's see. Santa and Rudolph meet the derpy Care Bears. Meh, give it a 6, says MK. Alright, and there we go. Alrighty, let me get the stop. And once again, if you have a late vote, please put that on in there. But for now, what we have is 1 4, and it is taking out one of the 3 10s, and then we've got 2 6s taking out the rest of the 10s. So then it's 5 7s versus 6 8s, and that's where we go.
You tell me that's not the bear design from Splash Mountain?
No, that's not the bear design. That is not Brer Bear at all.
His cousin. Hi there, Willie.
Alrighty, and that made it to the 7s, right? No, that is an 8. 1, 2, yeah, that is an 8. All right, and let's see. That was to the ladies, right?
It's like the cable guy is a bear. That's
11, 12, and this means that RDV gets the last cover of the night, issue number 13. Let me put the go for 13. Alrighty. And remember, afterwards, we're going to vote as to where they go in order and which one we are sending to the bracket fights. And that's for you there to start us off, RDV.
Alrighty. Oh, this is awesome. This is a 10. This is the best cover I've seen all night. I like this. Reminds me of the World's Finest, or not the World's Finest, but the JLA covers. They had a split cover. Superman would do that too. And that's all you're needing to do. It gives you a preview what's in the book.
And
All
it's
right.
got puzzles.
80 pages. That's awesome.
What? For 25 cents? That's amazing.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
cute.
now it's probably like a $10 book.
Yeah, that would be this one. It's probably over $10, but that the same thing. Yes.
So, whoever's after
All
me, go next.
What did you say? It's a 10 and Pixel.
Are you still
Yeah, there's a lot of action here. It's very exciting, and it's the end. So you need to have all the adventures you can. I don't think anything is drawn poorly. Let me.
Is it the end of this series or is it the end of a ranking?
No, it's the end of the series. It's a good annual.
It looks like Rudolph's fighting polar
If only
bears.
I had a Santa on there. If I had a Santa on there, I think it'd be perfect. It's 9.
All right.
Actually,
It's a 9 from Pixel. How about Eric?
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed, Pixel. This was your last chance to introduce yourself for a month.
That's right. Hi, everyone. I was Pixel. I'll be back in the new year.
And you'll still be Pixel, right?
I'll still be Pixel, but I'll be the new Pixel.
It'll be Bob.
Better Pixel. Well, don't change too much. We like you.
Oh,
change more.
that's too nice.
All right, let me help. Speak for yourself, ladies.
Yes, yeah. Don't change too much. Stay in the Philippines, away from us.
Don't go changing to try to please us.
Yeah.
This is a 10. God, I want this book.
All righty.
Well, while you're gone, I'll have Palpatine 2.0 standing for you.
No.
Palpatine from the future.
Does Palpatine 2.0 like to credit his fellow cast members?
He does. He's nice too.
Can we trade?
We could.
And let's see. Wait, what did Melissa give this?
Oh, we haven't.
Oh, we haven't gone there yet. Okay, so we just went through Pixel. Eric, what'd you say?
10.
Okay, there we go. All right, Melissa and Amy.
Oh yeah, this is adorable. That's a lot of action he's getting into. Like there's palace guards and polar bears, and he's fighting tornadoes, and he's
Tom King's guards.
Yep, and facing down lions with Daphne. So yeah, this looks really cool. I like it. It's fun, and
right.
yeah, for our last Rudolph cover for the night here, I'll give it a 10.
Okay, and Melissa.
This looks like this is the most read me cover I've seen.
That's true. Read me.
So yeah, I loved it. It's a 10.
Because man, he's really staring down that polar bear. He's not scared of that thing. He's like, I'm taking out that polar bear. Like,
Well, would you be scared if you'd already been eaten by lions?
well, no, I guess you're kind of like, okay, if I handle the lion, I can handle the bear. Like
Or he's going, oh shit, I survived a polar bear. And
Reindeer, you're wrong. When Pixel comes back, he's gonna have a deep voice.
Hello, I'm new Pixel.
He'll finally reach puberty.
Ha ha.
he'll be a real boy now.
I think he became back with
I'm Pixel.
Yeah. Okay. Alrighty, let's see what the chat is saying. I like this. I give it an 8.
You know what? We'll just bring in we'll bring MK on. They'll just use the Palpatine voice.
There you go. Rhaegar says 7. Desert Rose says 9, and MK says 5. Joe says 8. I'm a sucker for annuals. And let's see, 10. Very cool action panel, says Michael Taylor. An 8 from Ethereal Dragon. A 9 from One Slick for an absolutely kooky cover. And Jay gives it a 10. Alrighty. So we have a 5, a 7. We have 1, 2 8s, 1 and 2 9s, and a 10. A 5, a 7, 2 8s, 2 9s, and a 10. 5, 7, 2 8s, 2 9s, and a 10. All right, Maranya says Rudolph number 13. Perfect uses a split panel cover. Lots of detail. This sells the book to the target audience. Rudolph sells the holiday season. No Santa needed. Score Rudolph 10. And the library says 10. Great montage panel cover. Jackson says 7. Black Spider says 5. And Ollie Pong says 7. Hello to Ollie Pong and Black Spiders. And that is a 5, 2 7s, 2 10s. A 5, 2 7s, 2 10s. All righty. And what do we have next? Okay. I'm not seeing any more numbers. Did you get my 10? Yes, I did, sir. Desert Rose says 7.
Jackson, have you not heard MK can sound like Amy? That's what's really scary.
All right. We've
MK?
got.
Sound like MK though. Oh my god, I'm like okay now.
I thought you were Pixel.
Hi, I'm Pixel.
No, that's not Pixel. Wait a minute.
Okay, kids.
I'm Pixel.
We know.
We have 2 5s getting rid of 2 of the 6 10s, and then we have 4 7s getting rid of the rest, and then it's 3 8s, 3 9s, which means it's an 8, ladies and gentlemen.
Blasting me.
There it is.
Travisham mockery.
Yeah, it is what it is, but there you go. All righty, and here's where everything is. Okay, let me get rid of that book there before I do this part. And this is where everything has been placed. But now we're going to figure out what order it goes into. Everybody is welcome to sit back and help us vote for that. Let me put the go for 8s, and we'll figure out what order they go in. And Pixel, you lead us off.
I lead us off on the 8s. The best of the 8s. Which one do I think's great? I think the best one is actually going to be, the one I gave a hard time earlier with the trumpet playing. I think that's my favorite one there. My least favorite one is going to be the bear, obviously.
Okay, so we've got trumpet, we've got bear, we've got let's see, rain sleigh, I guess. Sure. And then we've got panel, and we've got let's see, what's the how will we put this? Santa Claus violating Rudolph.
Whoa.
I'll put elves. Okay, is the first one is elves. All righty, what do you say, Eric?
Well, after you spent all that time naming those covers,
Okay.
my favorite is the annual.
The annual. All righty, that's panel.
Yes, and
Annual would have been better. Thank you. Yes, I understand.
My least favorite is the bear, but got to give an honorable mention to Santa violating Rudolph.
Yes.
Maybe in a different ranking.
All righty. What is your favorite? The annual. Oh, I marked that down as a matter of fact. All righty, Melissa and Amy.
I think I'd probably leave it like it is.
With the best being the cover that Santa is violating Rudolph. And the worst one being the cover with the bear. Gotcha.
Kids' books.
Hey, I didn't draw it. All right, Melissa, what do you say?
Boy. Gosh. That one was just Rudolph just pulling Santa's sleigh.
It's kind of classy.
He's classy. I'm not sure which one to make favorite, that one or the panel one. Well, there was a lot of fun adventures in the panel. I'll go with the panel. That's my favorite.
Okay.
Least favorite, probably the one with the bear.
All righty.
The best.
The bear
part of
is
that.
the best part of the cover. The whole composition. It just feels. It doesn't. It shines. Not quite as brightly as the others, but still.
And the bear always says it with the slap. I did not make that up. That's a Disney cartoon. Bears tell other bears they love each other by slapping them. That's according to Disney. RDV, favorite and least favorite.
just the bare necessities.
So simple, bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife.
Yeah, man. I mean the bare
Bare
necessities. That's what. No, go on.
My favorite is
My bear can rest at ease and bring the bare necessities to
Boy,
life.
Boy, did Joe
Wherever
have
I
good timing
wander.
going over the wall.
you escaped. I escaped when I love comics. Oh. My favorite actually is the annual, and my least favorite, I gotta say, is probably the first one.
Okay, the best is the annual, and the least favorite is Santa defiling Rudolph.
Everybody
Alrighty.
hating on that bear over there, but the bear's doing the same thing to Rudolph that Santa Claus is doing.
I'm saying the best is the one pulling the sleigh, and the least of them is the bear. Actually, yeah. Alrighty.
Anything bad about the actual caroling one? Interesting.
Yeah, nobody said a bad. There's actually only 2 with negative votes. Alrighty, let's go to the lobby. Rhaegar is saying best is Santa with a trumpet. The worst is the one with the special bear. Alrighty, so we've got the trumpet, and we've got the burr, and then let's see. Well, Ollie Pong is saying Rudolph on yellow circle, and the worst is kid hugging Rudolph. Alrighty, let's see. Kid hugging. Oh, okay, the bear. And is the worst, and the circle. Okay, the panel cover. Gotcha. And then we have annual best, bear worst, says Michael Taylor. All right. And we've got Ethereal saying 4th and 3rd. Okay, so panel and Santa sleigh. There we go. Now the sleigh has a negative. And let's see, Knight and Joe is for Jackson. I don't get, okay. 8's the best is the Rudolph wreath, and the worst is Derpy Bear, the Rudolph wreath. Oh, okay. Okay. Got that. And then we've got the Derpy Bear is the worst. And then 8 best is Rudolph pulling Santa's sleigh, and the worst is the 100 panel cover. All righty. And with that, everything except for 1 has a negative. Okay, kids. Oh, best trumpet, worst is multi-panel. All right. That is very interesting, sir. That is very interesting. That almost, if you have a last-minute vote, please just put it on in there. If it changes anything, it very well could at this point. We'll change it. But let's go and ratio this crap. All righty, let's see what we got here. We did have 1 cover that had no positives and 9 negatives, and it's already there at the end. That's the bear cover. Next up, we had 1 with 2 positives and 1 negative, and that is the Elves. That goes all the way over. And then we had 3 positives and 1 negative. And that's the sleigh. Next up, we have 6 positives and 2 negatives versus 3 positives and no negatives. But since it was 6 minus 2 is 4, and 3 minus 0 is still 3, the trumpet goes here, and the best of the 8s is the panel cover. All righty, so that's what we've got here. Number 13 is the bear. Number 12 is the elves. Number 11 is Rudolph pulling sleigh. 10 is the trumpet. 9 is the panels. Let's go to the 9s here. And someone is really making noise here.
Sounds like a fan. It's not me.
Mm.
It's not me.
It's Mike Peter, probably.
Yeah, it's you, Vank.
Oh, well.
Oh, well.
I don't care.
Let's go for 9. All righty.
Low-key drum roll.
Well, you know, when you put it like that, Venkman. All righty, so let's go for the 9s. We need a favorite and a least favorite pixel. We've got the chimney, we've got the toy boat, and we've got Sheriff.
Sheriff's the best.
All right.
And the toy boat's the worst.
All righty. How about you, Eric?
Once again, the first one, it can only be Fat Ass is the best.
All righty. Sorry.
And Sailboat or Toy Boat, whatever the hell it is. Remember when we were kids, they said, say Toy Boat 3 times fast? That's the worst.
Toy boat. Yeah,
It can't be
that's
done.
right. Yeah, it can't be done. No. Melissa and Amy, favorite and least favorites,
I'd probably leave it like it is.
with the chimney being the best and the least being the sheriff.
Yeah.
All right.
Most favorite, least favorite. Yeah.
And how about you, Melissa?
Kind of a little inner struggle for this. I guess my favorite would be Helping Santa. Least favorite would be Toy Boat.
All righty. So chimney is best, toy boat is the least best, and RDV dropped. Hope he's okay. I don't know if he's coming back, but RDV, if you're still with us, put in the chat if you're not coming back on. But Ollie Pong says the best is the green BG, and the worst is the yellow BG. BG.
Background.
Oh, okay. Background. Thank you. I am bad. I am really bad with short names.
Acronyms?
What are they called?
Acronyms.
Go FY.
FYI.
FY.
CIA. What are they called? Yeah, but I am bad with those. Yeah. All righty. I can't even think of the word. My memory is shot. So the best is the green background, which is the sheriff, and the worst is the yellow, which is toy boat. And then that's best is fat ass. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I mean, there's millions of YouTubers, but to say I am the best, I don't know if I would agree, but there you go. But what's your score on this? The dump. And the worst is the boat. So we got the chimney and the boat. Next up, we have, did I get Pixel? Yeah, we did. Let's see. Next up is chimney is the best and middle is the worst, says Michael. The chimney is the best. Toy boat is the worst. And then we have Marania. Best is Santa Chimney. Worst is Sheriff Rudolph. All righty. And then we have, sorry, background. Yeah, I'm bad at abbreviations. That was the word I was trying to remember. Chimney is the best. Middle is the worst, says RDV. All righty. And then we have the best is Potbelly Rudolph, and the worst is the one with Santa just sitting there awkwardly staring at Rudolph. Okay, so the best is the toy boat. The worst is the sheriff. And then we have abbreviations. Yes. What were you saying, Eric?
No, I think the kids have a new name for it.
Okay.
But I don't know what it is because I'm not a kid.
I think the best is the sheriff and the worst is the chimney. But there you go. Oh, and Ethereal says chimney's the best, the middle is the worst. And let's get the stop here. And if you have a last minute vote, please put it on in there. But I got all honesty, I don't think it's going to change much because that toy boat is obviously the loser of this cover ranking with 1 positive and 8 negatives. And then we have 3 positives, 3 negatives with the sheriff, and we have 8 positives, 1 negative with the chimney. And let's bring it on to the 10s, ladies and gentlemen. Let me put the go for 10. And Pixel, favorite and least favorite. Hold on, let's come up with some names here. Go for 10. All righty, let's come up with some names. Let's see.
You just go by numbers too.
I was going to say, wouldn't numbers be easier?
Yes, it would. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, there you go. You happy? Let's not be creative. Pixel, what do you say?
Well, I was about to be creative. My favorite one is Map. My least favorite one is the tree.
So, okay, so it is the best is with the map, not maps themselves.
Yeah, you got to go to Blue Sky for that.
Yep. And tree is the worst to you. How about you, Eric?
5 is my favorite.
Okay, wrapping. Alrighty.
1 is my least favorite.
And that would be issue number 1. Alrighty, and how about you, ladies? Best and worst of the 10s. Which one are we sending to the bracket fights?
Oh. Let's see.
You're going to bracket fight. You might want to bring a missile.
That's a possibility. I think, man, those are cute.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess my least favorite would probably be the rocket, though it is very cute. They're all really cute. My most favorite. But can I look at the first one? I think. Oh, if it's not hard, I'm sorry.
Not even a little bit. No, yeah, hold on.
It is age no.
There we go.
Oh, there we go. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's so cute. It might. Yeah, maybe I'll just go with that one. Yeah.
Issue number 1.
Yeah, they're all. Oh my gosh, they're all so cute.
At first, I thought he was holding a smoking turkey.
And
but
how about you, Melissa?
I have to admit, I think it's the one where Rudolph's playing a dash light for Santa.
That is.
I just
Alright.
think about like late night, like road trips and stuff. That's deeply nostalgic for me. So that just brings me right to my happy place. So I really enjoy that cover.
Okay, and what's the worst or least favorite?
My least favorite, probably the one with Rudolph on the missile.
Okay.
Let's try and be fair about it.
Yeah, if it had a window or something, you might think it's a rocket ship more.
Yeah, a little portal would help.
RDV.
There'd be elves flying it. That would be.
well,
so
you know, I was having a great day, and then everybody started saying, you know what? The number 4 is the worst, the one I like the best.
Oh, okay. And what is the one that you like the least?
The one I like the least is got to be number 1.
Alrighty, issue number 1.
I don't want to see the Apple sweatshot.
Alrighty, so best is 5, worst is 1, says Jackson Raker. Alrighty. And then we have Ollie Pong saying best is the tree, the worst is the Rudolph rocket. All
I
right.
think Desert Rose is on delay.
And we have, you copied me again, Eric, and then this is tough. I like the rocket cover a lot, but got to go wrapping paper best. First is worst. All good, though. So the wrapping is the best, and the rocket is the worst. All right. And let's see what's next. 10, the best is the map Santa, and 3, worst is Rudolph rocket. Okay, map Santa, and Rudolph rocket is the worst. And then we've got the missile in the tree. So the missile is the best. And the tree is the worst. And then we have Trumpet Santa favorite, Bear least fave.
She's on 8s.
We're on the 10s there, Desert Rose. The top row. Best Santa helping Rudolph on Christmas tree, and worst is Santa map. All right, so trees best, maps worst on for MK. Jackson says, I like the one with Rudolph on a rocket, and I don't like the one Rudolph busting out of the gift wrapper. All righty, rocket gets 1, and wrapping gets negative. Number 5 is just boring. I disagree completely. That's where all the geniuses hang out. Yes, and number 5 with the wrapping paper.
No, number 1, where all the sweatshop is.
Oh, okay. Okay, and here we go, gang. Keep an eye out for Desert Rose, and I'm going to ratio this stuff. We have.
When I first saw number 1, I thought he was preparing Rudolph for dinner. He has a robot and everything.
It was 2 and 1. Oh, okay. Well, we have 2 of these that equal out to 2 negatives, but one has 3 positives, one only has 1 positive. So I'm going to go with the 1 positive, and Rudolph issue number 1 goes all the way down to the bottom. And then the next one that had 3 positives is Rudolph Rocket. And then let's see what we got here. We've got one that cancels itself out with 2 and 2, and that is Santa and the Tree. And then we've got my favorite versus not my favorite. And it just so happens I can't do this.
Naps win. Oh my gosh.
No. I'm not going to do this. All right, kids. Here's the deal. We're going to let everybody vote because you guys know that I like the map version best.
Huh.
So it's between. I mean, I like the wrapping version best. So right now it's between map and wrapper because both of them have 3 positives, 1 negative. So by all means, Pixel, the map or the wrapping?
I am saying map.
And Eric.
And I just canceled your vote.
All righty. And Melissa and Amy, map or wrapper?
Map for me.
I think I'll probably go with map too.
All righty. You guys are no longer welcome to the channel.
I understand.
RDB, what do you say?
What are you gonna give me for your vote?
Oh, okay. See, now that's the way to go. Seriously, what do you say?
I'm going wrapping paper.
All righty. And that's where I'm going. So we're all leaving a tie right now. Let's check out what everybody else. No, you will not use the channel privilege to fix the vote. Marania, no, I didn't.
All I had to do was say map, and I could have been free.
Yep. You always miss out on your opportunity. But Rhaegar, Marania both say map. We get a wrapping from Michael Taylor. And then we've got Jackson saying rapper as well. Ollie Pong says rapper. And then Ethereal comes in with map. Lester's, you come over to my channel, says Jackson. The 2 worst in my opinion, but going wrapping paper says MK. And then we have, I expected Amy to say England team. This is Travis Sham Mockery. I like the wrapping one more, says Dream Realm. And map is good, though, says Michael Taylor. All righty. And that is that, ladies and gentlemen. And so we have 6 on one and 8 on the other. And the
Can you
winner.
imagine? You went through all that, we still had a tie.
I was actually expecting it. I was about to stop Elizabeth because it looked like we were going to have a tie. But then 2 people came in and they voted for the wrapper. And that's where we end up going. All righty. There you go. Wrapping paper. And one more time around the block, guys. Number 13, we've got the Derpy Bear. Number 12, we've got Santa violating Rudolph. Number 11, we have Rudolph pulling the sleigh by himself. Number 10 is trumpet playing Santa, the carolers. Number 9, which should have been higher, maybe even in the 10s, is the annual Rudolph. And then we have the toy boat, and that is what? 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Number 7 is Western Rudolph. Number 6 is Fat Santa. Number 5 is issue number 1. Number 4 is Rocket Rudolph. Number 3 is Christmas Tree Rudolph. Number 2 is Bright Light Rudolph. And number 1 is the wrapping paper Rudolph. There you go, gang. It is I guess it's a great time when you don't please everybody at all. Yeah, so
I gotta say that I think I think you made a mistake. You should have named Western Rudolph. Should have been a cowboy Rudolph.
Okay. But find me the votes. Wrapping beats mapping. There you go. Yes.
We're wrapping, so it's usually what the maps use. They wrap people up.
Oh.
So I guess this is wrap.
Okay, kids. So here's what's coming up. On Sunday, because the Lesters are available and they like cute things, we're doing Frosty the Snowman covers. That includes because Frosty the Snowman had his own series in the Golden Age. They also had something called the Littlest Snowman. I combined them to make sure we had a full show. On Monday, I might do a cover ranking. Depends on what's happening with me and Gail, but I might do a cover ranking because we missed one. And that was the horror covers. Or I'll just throw something in there. But we might do the horror covers because we missed it on Monday. And then on Tuesday and Wednesday, we have DC and Marvel. And this is strict. This isn't the holiday specials. I just don't have enough shows. I don't have enough days to do all the shows that we could possibly do. So some of them I'm going to save for next year. So like maybe the holiday specials for both DC and Marvel. Instead, we're doing superhero covers
Nice.
and comic book covers just from DC and Marvel. So it'll be like Spider-Man or Batman or something, something along this line instead of the straight up. Well, I know it says holiday special, but you get what I'm saying. We just did. Here you go. This I can hang up. There. This is an example of what we're talking about.
Yes.
So there you go.
I actually been looking for that. So.
Oh, by the way, the covers I'm showing you right now are all going to be in tomorrow's auction.
Oh,
Okay. Tomorrow's a lot of things. One, Gail and I got threatened with eviction. We need around $1,000. We've got some in the bank. Anything that we get, even if it's over that, is going to secure us and hopefully help us get out of here as well. I haven't advertised so much. I will tomorrow. Hopefully something will come of it. Please help. And that's basically what this is. It's going to be kind of like a charity where you might get something, but if you just want to donate, I've got a Ko-Fi link I'm going to throw in there. We're going to do a GoFundMe. But we are needing this $1,000 by the end of the day, Sunday, because the person said they're going to start eviction processes on Monday if we don't have our rent in. And yeah, so there you go. That's what's happening.
So as I've been saying, like I said last time on the best of the week, if you want insert credit, this is the best way to do it right now. You may not see a book you like.
That's true.
So you donate $50, you get $50 towards insert credit whenever you want to use it.
Yep.
As long as you leave us your name, and with your donation in your YouTube channel. But
all right.
Oh man.
Now that store credit, obviously, tomorrow you buy, if you spend $100, you can. But if you anyway. Anywho, yeah, I don't know.
Basically, says for any of those who are picky about books, you don't see it. Maybe you see a book that you already have it.
If you donate, you could use it the next week and so forth. That's what I was trying to say, but I lost my language.
A card for the holidays.
You lost your language. Language is Ingleteen.
I know, right? But yeah, I've been pricing out Christmas books even while we were doing the show, so I do apologize. Sometimes I had to ask for votes and grades.
It's all right.
But
you got to schedule the Christmas corner books. We didn't get a chance to do those.
I mentioned that we might do them on Monday.
Okay.
Wednesday we already have a show, so I need to put it somewhere where we normally don't do a show. Christmas Carol, Michelangelo Christmas Special, Zombie Tramp does Triple Xmas, and yes, that's a booby cover. The Looney Tunes, we've got Marvel's Holiday Special, both issue number 2 and number 1.
Nice.
So a whole bunch of really nice covers and nice comics and such. I've got a couple of Archie digests. We've got 3 of those. What is this one? Glory and Friends. I thought that was now funny because of the using of the phrase "and friends." Yeah.
It's not funny to us.
It's so serious. Bugs Bunny Christmas Funnies.
Cool.
From Dell. Man, I looked these up on Comic Book Realm. These are like $200 These are $200 comics. There you go.
Yeah. You should ask Graphic if he has those.
Disney.
Yeah, I love that with the grumpy kids.
This is a $200 comic. Mint. There we go. Got some little Archie.
Aww.
And let's see, Dennis the Menace and a couple of Archie Christmas stockings and love-ins and so forth and so on. So yeah, a lot of good stuff as far as Christmas books are concerned. I'm still pricing them out. The Gift from First Comics, Christmas Zorro, Sergeant Rock had a Christmas special, DC Christmas with the DC superheroes.
Nice book.
Lobo Paramilitary Christmas, Batman Adventures Continue, Larflea's Christmas Special, We judged this comic book cover the other day, Harley Quinn, and this seemed to be the favorite of that night. So
Yep.
that was good.
Those are awesome books.
Santa and the Angel, and there you go.
To tell you the truth, I've never been more excited to an auction than this one
That's awesome.
because they're Christmas books I don't have.
That is awesome. I showed these off. I still have to price them though, so I'm gonna keep them over here. And then okay. I put some aside because I need to get new bags for them, new bag and backing boards. These are like gold. They put these books in Golden Age comic book bags, so I need to get new ones for them. So that's why they're not priced yet. This is number 2 of the Christmas with the Superheroes. I got a few Katie Keens. Here we go.
Wow, that's cool.
The line is on the bag, by the way, not the comic. All right. Got to have Christmas in July.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then we have normal big dogs and $5 books and all sorts, like Aliens #1. And we have Master of Kung Fu, issue number 39, which, by the way, Pixel, I am still holding whenever you're ready for them to be shipped, what I guess will be after you get back.
Yeah, in January.
I think you mentioned that to me. Just wait until you're back.
Yes.
My guess is you were saving up all your money for the trip.
Yes, that's pretty much it.
He's actually going to Thailand. He's going to come back as a new girl.
Right. Combat Kelly #5.
Combat Kelly. Oh, it's adorable.
Combat Kelly?
Instead of being Pixel, it'll be Pixel.
Thor number 201.
Can I see Combat Kelly again?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, she's amazing.
Yep.
Okay, everybody wants that one, right?
Okay, hey, look, I love the fact that you're excited for this book, but he's Combat Kelly.
Wow.
Yeah.
Then her name's probably
Wait,
Kelly.
I thought he was a sexy stud.
I know. That's exactly what I was thinking, too.
Aw. Well,
All right.
this looks cool.
I don't want you to buy a comic book on false pretenses. Strange
I do.
Adventures
Buy it now.
235. I want you to buy the comic, yeah. Here's one you might think is cute. This is Superboy number 183 with Super Baby.
Aw.
Doctor Strange Annual #1.
Oh,
We have Showcase number 100.
it's 50.
Superboy 151. And Marvel Collector's item number 13. This is the first appearance of the Super Skrull. Well, it's the reprint of the first appearance. House of Mystery issue number 205.
Ooh.
The first meeting between Power Man and Iron Fist. It's issue number 48 of Power Man.
Ow. Looks like he just got kicked in the face.
We have Jimmy Olsen issue number 77.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Why is he gigantic?
And I am contemplating. I am not there yet because it's hard to say goodbye.
Right.
This one would probably only get me $3 or $4, maybe $2 or $3. But this is Sergeant Rock 384.
Oh, bless him.
It's got some problems on the cover, as you can see, but this is all. I love the images of war in his face, and that's what made this one of my favorite covers. This is Avengers number 85. I would probably only put 5 to 8 on this one because it's got water damage. You can actually see the waviness on the cover. Yeah.
Copies you're reading.
This would end up being about 100 to 150, but this is the first appearance of Deathstroke.
Yep.
Oh.
If I do sell this, I'd probably put this at the maximum value that I could possibly get.
Deathstroke's clone son.
Yeah, Ravager. This is one half of the first appearance of Huntress. If I do put those up, I'll sell them both together. This is the very first comic book I decided to become a collector on. Like, I searched down all of the Dial H for Heroes after this.
Oh, neat.
Which at the time, I know that sounds weird, but at the time, comic book shops were really rare, and I had to go. Yeah.
You asked a question about shipping costs overseas.
Alipong, it has proven to be prohibitive. There was a very nice young gentleman who ordered a whole bunch of books from me, and it ended up being almost twice as much as the books themselves. So yeah, I tend not to ship overseas. I'm sorry. I mean, no offense. It's just the price got way too high.
I mean, if you're willing to pay the price, that's up to you. I mean,
that is true.
It's just that be warned that shipping costs overseas is a lot.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to jump off. Pixel, have fun over Thailand, and then I will see you guys tomorrow.
Nah, this one's not getting sold. It took me forever and a day to find this.
Oh.
This is the first appearance of Donna Troy.
Oh,
As Wonder Girl.
Good night, everybody.
Have a good one.
See you next year.
So yeah, these two I'm not selling either. This is George Perez, New Teen Titans #1, and the first appearance Power Girl. I am contemplating selling this, the greatest cover ever created. I've always loved this comic book cover. Yeah, but there you go. Alrighty, but I'm gonna put up a whole bunch of different stuff. Some trade paperbacks I otherwise wouldn't. We are in a desperate way, and desperation calls for
everything must go.
Yeah. Well, it not must, but it definitely, I need the money, and I'd rather have my family at home than comics. So there you go. All righty. Anywho, please show up tomorrow, and we're gonna do a hangout.
Now. You got 11 people watching.
Say again.
Post your Ko-Fi link in the chat.
So
if they want to donate now, they can.
That is true.
They'll have the link bookmarked for tomorrow.
All right. A bear only says it with a slap. Now I got that in my head.
That thing should always be out, your Ko-Fi link.
You know what? We watched Gremlins today, me and my wife. And, everybody always says, you hear on the other side, oh, you guys just hate strong women. You don't like Rey from Star Wars. You don't like strong women. You don't like the Acolyte. You don't like strong women. And everybody shows the same. It's Linda Hamilton from Terminator 2. It's, what's her name? Rain or whatever her name is from Firefly. And they'll show all the tough women from sci-fi. But you know what? Nobody ever mentions the mom from Gremlins. That woman takes a gremlin apart, puts one in the microwave, blends one, stabs the other to death, and then does she go, oh. No, she grabs 2 knives and rushes into the living room because she knows one's in there. That's a bad bitch. That is a tough woman right there, man. Nobody ever mentions Mom from Gremlins. I think we should. I think we need to start mentioning Mom from Gremlins because she took care, and she's like, you ain't. Well, my family picks up 2 knives, and she's like, okay, come on, Stripe, come on. Yeah.
Rhaegar, which Total Recall? The reboot?
Yeah. Oh, well, if he's talking about Goofy, that's the original because the reboot tried to take itself way too serious.
They're both goofy in my opinion.
Yeah. But yes, that's what they're talking about.
Sharon Stone, yeah, and she turned out to be weird.
Michael Taylor says, saw Gremlins in the theater. I was 15 when that movie came out. I saw it in the theater as well. I remember enjoying the fuck out of it. Yeah. That was really good. But yeah, everybody mentioned Sarah Connor. They mentioned Ellen Ripley, but nobody mentions the mom from Gremlin. And I think
the mom from Cujo would like to talk.
Well, she did what she did after out of desperation. But at least she did what she did. Yeah, she wasn't, when she was full strength, she didn't say, okay, I'm going to take off on a rabid dog.
Who is the brunette in Total Recall?
In the original? Oh, shoot. She was in a few things.
Is it Adrian? No, it wasn't her.
She was, no. She was in a few things in the 90s, but then she kind of disappeared. Have a good night, Desert Rose.
Night, Rose.
Night, Rose.
Wonder Woman, Selene, and Alita don't get mentioned often. Alita, that was a good movie. I do agree with that.
There's some K.
Yeah. You didn't like Alita Battle Angel? Or it was okay. You weren't enamored with it.
MK. I did. I have not seen it, but I bet it's pretty good.
Oh, what else am I going to have? I'm going to have a whole bunch of... Oh, go ahead.
Is he talking about Rachel? Rachel Ticotin or
here's a quick, maybe the dark haired. Yeah. Here's a question.
Order and all that stuff. Yeah.
What is the first film you saw? You remember seeing in the theaters, whether it was a drive-in or a regular theater? I know you young people don't remember drive-ins. You just maybe have gone to one of when they got revived. But
my first drive-in movie, honestly, was the Blair Witch Project.
Yeah, is that
why? But my first movie was Jurassic Park in the theater.
Okay. How about you, ladies? Do you remember Leon saying the black hole?
I don't really watch a lot of movies.
What was the first movie you watched?
Oh my gosh, I'm tired.
You don't watch a lot. She'd be able to narrow it down.
I'm trying to think what was a movie. Oh, you know what? I remember watching Howl's Moving Castle with Mom. So that was a good movie. So I'll just say that was probably just offhandedly one of my favorite kind of movie experiences.
I was expecting like Aladdin.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm just picking that one as like that one. That one was special. So I don't know if that answers the question, but that was a good movie. Mom liked it too. She didn't think that she would, but kind of like, oh come on, and she actually would have said, you know what, that was actually fun. You know, it was a cartoon. That was good. I'm like, that's awesome. And I've actually, oh gosh, I have to get up early again tomorrow, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn in. But I hope
you have a great night.
Please, of course, can everyone? God bless, and happy holidays. I'm going to see you again, right?
Yeah, stay warm.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I know. You too, right? You're going to need even more blankets than we have.
It's only 24 right now. We're gonna heat wave.
Oh goodness.
We're at 21. Bring on that heat wave.
I mean, it's been 1 degree when I wake up, so it's kind of nice.
Now, I know my first experience was a movie that I don't remember seeing in theaters, but my mom and dad, they told me we went and saw it, and it was the Apple Dumpling Gang. I've always loved the Apple Dumpling Gang, but I don't remember seeing it when I was 5 years old. I remember seeing it when I was 8. They put out Apple Dumpling Gang Rides Again, and the Apple Dumpling Gang was they doubled it up, so we got to see it. The first movie I remember wanting to go see and my parents taking me to go see was also a Disney movie. It was called The Cat from Outer Space, but I guess I'm wrong because now I'm thinking about Star Wars was 1977, and I do remember seeing that. I remember the experience because that was wild. I'll never have another experience like Star Wars. Nobody will. My mom and dad were excited to take us, and we went and we saw there was a line. It was wrapping around the building, and we got in line for it. And when my dad got up there, we were able to get a ticket for like the 8 or 10 o'clock show. I remember we were there in the afternoon, and then discovered we were getting a ticket for the nighttime show. So my parents they know how to have fun with kids, so they took us and had a day of it. So it was really nice.
Yeah, when you gotta tell the younger kids, like, yeah, we used to actually have to wait in line to get a ticket. None of this first come first serve as far as on the app business where assigned seats. You actually had to wait in line. You had to go there, you had to show up, you had to plan it. You could still back in the day you could pre-order. I think not until the 90s, right? Probably you could actually go in the shop in the theater. Did you ever do that when you were not sure? Did people ever come in and pre-order tickets?
Say again?
Did people ever come in and pre-order tickets because they knew the movie's coming out? They saw the trailer, so they list the date, so they know.
No,
or is that more like a recent thing they started doing this?
That started. Yeah, that didn't happen until mid to late 90s at any kind of bulk. To tell you the truth, but yeah,
but I mean,
I do remember people coming in to see the Batman trailer. I thought that was stupid. Why did you pay money just to see a trailer? Like, people wanted to be those people, because you heard about others that would buy the ticket, see the trailer, and leave. I thought that's dumb as fuck.
Like, wasn't the trailer on TV?
Yeah, but it was different. It's big screen. But I was like, you bought the ticket, sit and see the movie. It's ridiculous.
It was
77. There's actually enough. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was reading a comment. That's why.
Yeah.
There's actually a Netflix thing 5/25/77 for Star Wars.
Oh, who is the Apple Dumpling Gang? Is Don Knotts and Tim Conway. It was a Civil War era comedy.
They were a group of people that loved apples.
My dad took his an Infinite see Star Wars a few months after it was released. Hey, you're younger. That's all I gotta say. Maranya said her first movie is Batman '66, so that's a decade before my first movie.
That was a TV movie, wasn't it?
No, that was released in theaters.
Was it really? Wow,
Yeah.
I always thought it was a TV movie.
Yeah, but yeah, that was a lot of fun. I think the multiplex ended the whole wait in line kind of thing. I remember waiting in line for Phantom Menace. Also, me and Rob and a few of our friends waited in line for that, but it wasn't like we waited overnight. Because by then, yes, you could pre-order tickets. That might have been what really kicked it off. I don't know. Anyway, guys, tomorrow, once again, please join us. And when we get going, I'm gonna build a thing. What am I trying to say? I'm going to put it up so ahead of time. What happens when you make your video and then you put it in advance? I'm doing that.
It's called scheduling.
Thank you. I'm going to schedule a video, and please share that out so eyeballs get onto it. And I'll put up I'll make a thumbnail and everything explaining what's going on.
He's going to schedule your live stream, and he's going to upload a video before it.
Yeah, I think I am. Well, I also have a $700 comic book I want to talk about, so maybe it gets a little. I mean, that sells, and we're 3/3 of the way there. But yeah, I want to. I'm going to do a couple of advertising things. I love when he reads half my comments. What did I say? Don Knotts is okay. What did I?
Well, they only half important, Maranya.
First, I remember seeing in a drive-in was Batman '66 in a theater, either Cinderella or Fantasia. But I said, was it the drive-in or the theater or whatever? So drive-in was relevant to the answer. So yeah, and plus it's cooler. All right. Anywho, yeah, please join us tomorrow. It's gonna. I might start it off early as well, but yeah, we can make it official at 8. But I might start it off as early. I've got to go through all my books, and I'm figuring out everything that would be good to sell. And there you go.
I would start a little earlier. I mean, other than that, I would start. It's your last day to do it, right?
Yeah, that's
so. I would start around 2:00.
No, not that early. Unfortunately, I have life as well to deal with. But and plus getting everything together. But I was thinking 7. I might start an hour earlier at least.
Well, I figured if you start a little earlier, there might be people that time versus the people that show up at night.
That is true. That is true. I should start early, but I just can't do 2:00. It just isn't going to happen.
Then do 4:00.
Do I have Prestige hard book Arkham? Do I have a hardcover Arkham Asylum? I don't know if I do. I think I do have Arkham Asylum and one other that goes in that series. Because they did 3 or 4. What was better, Superman 3 or Blade 3? Superman 3. And I'll tell you why I picked Superman 3 over Blade 3. Blade 3 was hilarious, but it was unintentional. Superman 3 was hilarious to a 12-year-old. You know, it aimed its comedy there. That's the age I was. That's how I remember it. Blade 3. It was when I watched Blade 3, I looked at it and went, this would make a great video game. There you go. I think Superman 3's got its moments. Blade 3.
I like Blade 3, but
yeah.
I mean, but I also like both of them. So I mean, I remember.
Yeah, I enjoy both of them, but if I'm putting one or the other,
now if you said Blade 3 or Superman 4, I'm going Blade 3.
Blade 3, yeah. Well, Superman 4 is a whole other animal. I mean, I can understand enjoying that movie because of the mess it is, but it is a mess. It is a complete mess. Yeah.
Yep.
We'll see. All righty, kids. keep an eye out. And thank you very much for joining us tonight. And thank you very much for joining us tomorrow. All right, you guys have a great night. And as always, thank you very, very much for watching. See you.
Remember,